We've been starting a lot of steers and heifers. This one has been doctored before, but he's standing in this steer pen back from the bunk, got a little cough. I'll have to see if he came in as a bull. Yeah, it looks like he came in as a bull, so he's still having some discomfort. From that, I'm gonna pull him out, maybe put him on my dad's ration. But all these other ones, they got a little stirred up when I came in the pen. Hopefully this is an easy pull. You don't take off. I don't have to take any others with him. Oh, there's one in there. This one might need some more attention here.
Meet the Peterson family. Our dad, the three Peterson brothers, and our families farm together in central Kansas. Our family farm started in 1882 and has been raising cattle and crops ever since. Please subscribe to this channel and give us a like and a comment if you enjoy the video.
Oh, I recognize that rig.
Alright, we are back at it today on a different field. Nathan planted this morning and I've taken over now this afternoon. This is a new field we picked up last year. We double cropped it after wheat with a forage blend just like that last field. And then we actually didn't graze it. We hayed half of it, and then this upper half on the upland, higher elevation and not as good a soil. We just left the cover all winter. We're leasing this field from like a hunter, and so it was a win-win. He liked the extra cover, and for us, we were going to plant corn here. We wanted as much residue as possible because the upland soil is not quite as ready for corn as the rest of the field is. But hopefully with this much residue, that'll help it out a little bit. We're probably going to chop this field for silage anyway, and so if it doesn't make grain, that's okay. But we still want it to be set up for success as much as possible.
Alright, we're getting one field sprayed on this beautiful no wind day. There's definitely some fires going up when it's not windy. There's definitely a lot of rigs running today. And the hay grinder, I saw him running around trying to get as much hay ground as possible because that is also affected by the wind. This is another place we ran cows in the fall and early winter. This field will be going to Milo, but we're getting this cheat and volunteer wheat. There's not much volunteer wheat, but cheat and some of the radishes overwintered. We could have left them a little longer, but just gonna get hotter and drier, I guess. There's probably pretty good moisture under here, just like what we found in the corn ground. Got a spray out of the back of a pickup and by the garden hose, just like the old timers, just like our great forefathers did.
I don't want to have to feed these cows out here anymore. And the east 2/3 of this 80 has got enough growth now that I'm just gonna call them across here. Some of these haven't rotationally grazed with me before, so hopefully they come through this gate. It's always hard to get the calves to go through gates the first couple times. So the wire used to go over there and on that side of the pond. Now I've got to pull this wire on the other side of the pond since it's the only pond on this 80. Okay, I'm done. I put a T-post in up there where I made my new angle down and across through this dip onto that back side of the pond. T-post there, angled over to that T-post. Now the eastern 2/3 of this 80 can utilize the same pond. Again, this is just kind of temporary. So here's the spot they decided to pick on the green first. Sorry there's no water there for you, ladies. So here's my plum. I have it staked with baling twine so that the wind won't get to it too bad. It's the tallest one that I bought. I definitely need to prune it back. It's like 8 feet tall. Then I have a pink lady apple, gala apple. They fruit in different seasons. This one I think is early September. That one is like October or even early November. I've pitched back some of the dirt I took out here, but I had some really good soil kind of from alongside a cattle pen that I put in there as fertilizer and as fill dirt. But you can see I've been kind of following the directions. I looked up a YouTube video. I'm excited to see these grow, keep them watered.
Is that one ready to go for a tractor ride?
All covered with dirt, ready to go. Can't get enough of it, can you? Look at you. My hands aren't much better though.
All right, Nathan is trading me off. My wife Brianna's got some relatives in town for the evening. It's Friday night, so we're going out to eat with them. So I may not be taking the late shift tonight, Nathan. Of course, I took the middle of the day shift today. Nathan had the morning, I took the middle of the day. So we've gotten a lot done. We're pretty much ahead of schedule. It's only April 11th. Probably gonna try to get this field finished before Saturday night, but then I think we'll probably take a break because we're ahead of schedule. Normally we kind of shoot for April 15th to 20th to plant corn, but we've got a lot of corn this year, so I'm trying to stay ahead of schedule, I guess. Getting the pivot out of the way so Nathan can get over here right along the wheat. We've got this 40 acres of the pivot under wheat, and then behind me we've got the 80. Does anyone else have a tractor and feed wagon at the edge of their field when they're planting? I was too lazy to unhook the feed wagon to carry the bags of seed out with the pallet forks. So I just kept it hooked on. Now it's sitting there. If you hear screaming, it's Brighton watching her Toy Story. Pretty nice view up here. Looking back across the Smoky Valley, the farm's behind us over there. And then my house is right to the left of the castle on the hill there. Got the cattle grazing on the pasture across the road, on the neighbor's pasture. Got Kobe riding in here with me, and got Brighton. All right, it's Tuesday. Nathan just helped me put in 24 bags of seed, 12 on each side, so that was fun. We've got pro boxes for some of our other fields, but we're planting for our uncle today, hoping to get that field done and then move on to the next one. We should be over half done after today. So far it's gone pretty good, no complaints. It did get down to close to freezing this morning, but here in 2 days it's supposed to be 97. So a little cold last night, but pretty much every day this week we've had highs in the 70s, 80s, and now it's going to be in the 90s. It's been a weird, hot, dry spring. Nathan is heading out with the semi as long as he doesn't run into anything. That's kind of a tight squeeze there. He's going to go spray and I'm going to go plant. So yeah, I should probably get out of his way instead of filming. Had to put the tractor and feed wagon back in the barn because we use the that tractor keeps the pallets on it. We don't have a forklift or anything. Kendall's getting chores done. Time to head off to plant. All right, right, we got 40 acres of this field done so far. Most of that's out rounds. Goes way down that way. Nathan's bringing me fertilizer, and then he's gonna switch me off to go. I'm gonna go eat lunch. He already ate lunch. So tell us about this fertilizer truck and all of its uses over the years.
From what I've been told, a single axle semi, when Grandpa bought it, they lengthened it and made it into a grain truck. Of course, they like chopping silage, so they put some silage racks on it. So it's also been a silage truck for a lot of years. Then they had the idea to haul cattle in it with a stock trailer behind. So just like we're doing now, they had a stock trailer behind.
But Dad, wasn't that the one Dad built in high school?
He built one of them in high school,
Yeah.
then the other one they built stock racks for a flatbed trailer. They had 2 sets of them. And they would have a ramp from the back trailer up to the truck. And they'd walk the cattle across. I don't know how hard it was to get them across the ramp. I guess it's not that much different than a pot, but they haul like 15 in the truck and 15 in the trailer or something.
So that's the past. What's it been used for in the...
Yeah, now just... Well, we had it as a spray truck for a while with the walls still on it. Then we took those off, put a bigger tank on it, and now we mostly do fertilizer with it, not spray with it. And of course the manure spreader was originally a manure spreader. It shelled out a few, like, I don't know, a while ago.
Manure spreader now, water
But it
truck.
has nice heavy axles. We don't really haul full loads of liquid around in it. We just drive it to the field, get it filled, and it's just kind of our reserve. So it's a little redneck, but it gets the job done.
Yeah, sometimes being a little redneck is cool. Yeah, the good old Diesel International. Still running strong. I can remember my grandpa Norris, who I'm named after. My middle name is Norris. I remember him honking this horn at me when I played in the sand pile when they were hauling silage back in the day. And I would have only been 7 or 8, and Nathan and Kendall would have been probably not old enough to remember. So I don't have too many memories of my grandpa, but that's one of them. And so having this truck around still, I don't think we've got too much else from that time period of the 90s. There's not a whole lot of other equipment we still have, so it's fun to keep this truck still going and still being useful. All right, finish that field up, heading back to the farm to put in some Pro boxes of seed this time, and then we're gonna head over to Lindsberg to plant my new field. There's the wheat. That's probably our best looking field right there. It's still got good color to it. Some of our wheat, especially the stuff over by Lindsberg, starting to die a little bit. We have not had enough rain at all. Over by Lindsberg, by my house, like a ½ inch since February. Chance of rain on Easter, but it might be too late. We'll see. At least this wheat looks good. All right, just trekked about 9 or 10 miles over here to my new field. Right here, just closed on this field this week, brand new. You can see the wheat over here by Lindsberg starting to lose its color. Not in very good shape. All right, we're planting the new field. Had a little Brighton, be nice to brother. Had a hose break on the fertilizer trailer, so that kind of derailed my filming of the initial planting the field, but it's a little chaotic too when the family's here. But we're enjoying a nice sunset now, and Brighton's busy airing up and then taking the air out of my seat. She's running my seat for me, and then Steele he's missed Dad all day because I've been in the tractor, so he's climbing all over me. And Brianna brought me food. Thanks, wifey. She went and got some food from the Barnyard, our local burger joint in Lindsberg, just a couple miles down the road. Look at that nice sunset. Hey, don't pull his arm. So Nathan made this variable rate map for me. Since this is a full circle pivot, you've got all your you got your 4 pivot corners on here that we're putting that about 19,000 population. On this irrigated, we're doing 30,000, and that's essentially the difference here in Kansas between if you get water on your crops and if you don't. If you don't, 19,000's a pretty good population to have. Otherwise, it ain't gonna make it. But if you do have water, you can plant 30,000 seeds an acre, and it's comparable to maybe more of the corn belt where they get more rainfall. So that's why irrigation's so valuable to us. Picking up this field here, it's only a mile from my house. There's not a whole lot of irrigation around here. The unique thing about this field, and one of the reasons I was able to afford it, is the water rights here are not permanent. They're leased. And so that kind of skews the value of the land a little bit. But for a young guy like me, who maybe couldn't afford a full circle pivot that had permanent water rights, this essentially gives me some irrigated land. Even if it's only irrigated in the short term, I could have the water rights leased for 5 years or 10 years or 20 years. We don't know. The rights are rented from the city of Lindsborg. They purchased a bunch of extra water rights back in the day, and they don't use them. And so to provide a little extra revenue for the city, they leased them out, and it was leased out to a previous farmer before me, and he retired. So this is our first year farming this field. Been an exciting time to plant a field for the first time. You don't get to do that too often in your farming career. It's also a nice flat square field. Got a nice view of the bluffs in the background. We're just a mile east from my house, so I've had to run home for parts or to eat a few times. It's nice and close. It's on my drive out to the farm every day from my house, and so this literally could not have been a better purchase. I'm very happy with how everything turned out. Thanks for watching, everyone. Check out our music videos linked in the description. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Snapchat, and explore our website, www.petersonfarmbrothers.com. See you guys next time.